Welcome to Empire Sports, the home of Zimbabwe sports conversation. I'm Brian Matamba, and we're at Old Georgians for a special game. It's 3 weeks after the schoolboy season ended, and it was the Prince Edward Tigers versus the Churchill Bulldogs. Here I'm joined by the Tigers captain. Can you introduce yourself to our viewers? Just say your name before we dig deep in what happened today.
My name is Mensah.
Ngoza Tenda, you're the co-captain. The Tigers, when they ended the season, when you thought the season had ended, you had only lost 2 games, and Churchill Bulldogs only lost 1 game. And when you met the Churchill Bulldogs at Derby Day, it ended 24-24. But today it was a different situation. You're on the receiving end as the Tigers captain. But just take us back. How did you prepare for such a game on a short notice? Because the season ended 3 weeks ago, and probably maybe you're somewhere, maybe in Caribou, or you're studying. How did you prepare for this game at a short notice?
First of all, it was all in our heads. So the boys and I, we just kind of united and loaded for this game. So we trained for a few days and then we came for match day.
But when you look first up, as much as you were trailing 10-0, you're probably in the game. Do you think decision making was your worst enemy today?
Yes, decision making played a part too, but most importantly, it was about silly mistakes. We knocked on the ball when we were not supposed to knock on the ball. So yeah, it was just like that. I just think that Churchill were the better guys in the offensive team. It was just a tough match for us.
And having the World Rugby leadership and Rugby Africa leadership in the country, and you got a chance to handshake and talk to them before the game. What does it mean to you as a Prince Edward Tigers or as a schoolboy within Zim Rugby?
It is an honor to be playing in front of the World Rugby chairperson. Not a lot of people get the opportunity to play in front of the esteemed kids. So I just think that we just thank God for giving us this opportunity to be playing in front of the esteemed kids.
And then going forward, looking forward, are you finishing school or you still be part of the Tigers next year?
No, this is my last year. This is my last game for Prince Edward School.
Your last game, sadly, it ended up in a defeat. Yes. Any ambitions to aim to play for Sabres? The Sabres are going to the World Cup. Any ambitions yourself? There's still a year. You never know.
Personally, I think I'll be going back to the drawing board and ticking my boxes, and I can line up my goals according to what I've gotten.
All right, Skipper, thanks for sharing your time and commiseration for your loss. But it's the nature of sport. You gave us a good advert against Churchill.
Yes, sir.
Coach, you ended up victorious today. Coach, tell us, before pre-season, you played the Tigers, it ended up 24-24, a disappointing draw. But this time you ended up tops, winning 47. And tell us how it took time to prepare a game at such short notice, because as we all know, in Zimbabwe, schoolboy rugby ended 3 weeks ago.
Correct. Yeah, so basically what we did is I spoke to the boys before we closed school, because George had already had a chat with me about it, and I gave the boys about 9 or 10 days off. But in that time, they stayed very disciplined. They used a lot of self-discipline. They kept running, they kept working out, and then they came, and then we went into camp. So we've been in camp roughly more than what people expect. And that's how I got them to be able to play at this level, to maintain their fitness, so to speak.
You are a former Bulldog, and you know this fixture means so much, and we're off winning.
Yeah.
You've won so many fixtures as a coach, you've won some as a player.
Yes.
What did it mean just having the World Rugby leadership from World Rugby to Rugby Africa in attendance to witness this exhibition of one of the greatest rivals in Zimbabwe schoolboy?
Well, it was a great moment. Look, this happens once in a while, chairman of World Rugby visiting. and the president of Rugby Africa. So it was important for us to showcase, not just about Churchill, both teams needed to showcase ourselves and show the president and the chairman that there is good rugby here, and we are working very hard to make sure that we keep rugby alive in Zimbabwe.
Then let me take you to the game.
Yeah.
First half, you lead in 10-0. Probably Tigers thought they had a sniff, but second half, it looks like, I don't know what 10 words you gave to your boys. Second half, they just ran away with it, scoring 30 points. What was your message to the boys when it was still 10-0? And the first half, it was still a bit scrappy, but second half, your boys were just amazing.
Yeah, 100%. So at halftime, we discussed that they should maintain discipline in terms of defense. We shouldn't allow them PE to score at all, no matter what happens. And then we also discussed that whatever happens, we must stay calm, right? And continue to play our structured rugby. And it worked out very well.
Then first half, when it was still 10-0, there's a bit of a ping pong between the two teams. Did you tell your players to kick a bit, or maybe they're playing out of?
100%. I told them to kick. I told them not to play rugby in our own half or even in our 22. We just wanted to play our rugby in PE's half, because I figured we had the energy and the fitness to kick and chase, and hoping that PE will get tired. And obviously it worked out well, because you could see that in the second half they were tired, they were falling off tackles. So the plan worked. Yeah.
All right, lastly, with the attendance that attended today and today's game, were you happy with how everything turned out today, and with the W on your side as the Bulldogs coach?
Oh, 100%. I'm happy. Thank you very much for the praise that came to support. Thank you to the fans, PE fans and Churchill fans, even though it looked like there were more PE fans than Churchill fans. But still, I just want to say thank you very much. It was a great day of rugby, and rugby won today.
And thank you, coach, for being a loyal servant to the game of rugby, and today rugby was the winner.
100%. Thank you very much. Thanks, my brother.
The Churchill Bulldogs defeating the PE Tigers 35-7.
But it was just not an ordinary match, since it happened 3 weeks after the schoolboy season had ended. In attendance, it was rugby royalty, the leadership of World Rugby, the chairperson of World Rugby, Dr. Brett Robinson, and the Rugby Africa president, Herbert Mensah. And it was a beautiful advert of rugby, and today rugby won. And there was a huge attendance, parents from Churchill, parents from Prince Edward, old boys from Churchill, old boys from Prince Edward, and old boys from various schools, and just the rugby community, people who love rugby. It was a beautiful advert, and a lot of people enjoyed the day. And this has been the story at Old Georgians. See you next time on Empire Sport.